For our 12th man of the day, it seems like your standard quarterback design run here, and then the ref, well, he's got other plans. Look at him. He just stands there, doesn't even attempt to get out of the way for this little guy. What is that? Shrug at the end, and somehow it's the kid's fault. Come on, ref. What are we doing? That's not fair. So why don't we bring in someone who knows a thing or two about tackles, and that would be our own Sam Acho. Sam, we got a wild card weekend going on this weekend, and I hear you've got three guys on the defensive side of the ball that need to step up for their teams.
Shay, we need to address that referee first. That was taunting on him. He hit the dude, then he stood over him and looked down. That's taunting on the ref. So, yes, we'll address that. Number two, got a shout out to Macho Man. Got the sweatshirt on. Cream of the crop, just in case y'all forgot. Got Randy Savage holding the microphone. Appreciate it, Macho Man. And yes, Shay, I do have some people that need to step up in this wild card weekend. Number one, I'm going to go with Minkah Fitzpatrick of the Pittsburgh Steelers. If Pittsburgh wants to win this game, Minkah, the two-time Pro Bowler, the two-time All-Pro, the All-Star out of Alabama who was at Miami and then went to Pittsburgh, has to have the big day. He's the reason they made the playoffs, had a huge game-saving play with 31 seconds left against the Baltimore Ravens and found a way to win. That's number one. He's a baller. He needs to play like it to stop the offensive weapons. Number two, Tremaine Edmunds of the Buffalo Bills. A few weeks ago, week 13, we saw Buffalo get ran through in a cold weather, windy game. If it's going to be a cold weather game, 2 degrees, -5 with the wind chill. If it's windy as well, Tremaine Edmunds, the inside linebacker, young, leader, captain, will have to have a big day. So keep your eyes on him. And last but not least, I'm going big play Slay. There's a theme here. I'm going with underdogs. If you want to try and win the game, your big-time playmakers have to have big-time plays in big-time moments. And my voice did not have a big-time play right there because it cracked. Darius Slay will not crack. He will have a big game, but it won't be enough to help them get the victory over Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay wins this one.
All right, we're going to stay with that. Well, I heard the voice crack too. We're going to stay with the wild card weekend here. We're going to go a lightning round. I have in my notes, Sam, that you ran a 4.67 40. Pretty quick for a linebacker. I got to give it to you. So let's channel that quickness
it was
and go through this lightning round.
It was 4.63. They giving you the delayed numbers. 4.63. I was a defensive end, 6'2", 260. Yes, and I set records as well. That's neither here nor there, but it happened.
But it's here. So 4.63. I stand corrected. My bad. All right. First up, will my husband's beloved Bengals break their postseason curse, or will the Raiders' luck continue here in the postseason? Which one is it?
Shay, I wish that Jordan was with you right now. I wish I could see his face. I wish he had his IFB and earpiece in. I wish we were together in studio. Why? Because I'm giving him good news. The Bengals are going to win in dominant fashion. I didn't believe it before. First, I said, okay, the Raiders are great. They're doing amazing. Then I saw what Jamar Chase was able to do. Jamar Chase is a monster. He's a cheat code. He's the Michael Jordan of the NFL. That's how good he is. He can't be stopped. He's not human. T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, Joe Burrow, all of them. And so, yes, the Bengals are thinking Super Bowl thoughts, and they're very well on their way.
Okay, I will deliver the message. Yes, he'll be juiced about that answer. Next up, Mac Jones shining in his first postseason performance, or, as you mentioned earlier, will the Buffalo weather get the best of the Bills?
The Buffalo weather will get the best of Mac Jones. I think Mac Jones is going to struggle. Last week, we saw him throw a pick six against Miami. He hasn't been playing as great as of late, whereas Josh Allen, his great moments always show up bigger. 4th and 1, 4th and goal, 4th and short. He always seems to make huge plays. We all saw that stiff arm he had where he threw the touchdown last week. And so for me, I'm going with Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
Okay, fair enough. We disagree there, but we'll save that for another time. Will Tom Brady cruise to a win, or will the Eagles shock the defending Super Bowl champs? What do you think, Sam?
Man, I saw some CDC guidelines that said cruise ships now have different rules than everybody else. I think Tom Brady's going to be on that cruise ship cruising through these playoffs. I think he's going to win this round, number one. I don't know if they'll make the Super Bowl. They've got some injuries at wide receiver. Chris Godwin is a huge loss. Antonio Brown, another huge loss. Guys will have to step up. But Tom Brady will be cruising sans CDC.
Okay, sans CDC. I think a lot of people probably agree with you on that. Will Dak Prescott silence the haters, or are we going to see playoff Jimmy come about this weekend?
Man, we may not see playoff Jimmy, but I think we'll see playoff San Francisco. They're trending in the right direction. You see their offensive tackle, is coming back. You see George Kittle is playing physical. Deebo Samuel, all these guys are playing relentless football. And so I think San Francisco, it's going to be close at the end of the day, right? But I think San Francisco finds a way to pull it off.
All right, last one, and I have a feeling I know which way you're going to lean on this, but I got to ask the question anyways. Will the Chiefs return to playoff dominance, or will Big Ben keep his farewell tour alive somehow?
Shay, I actually have a surprise answer for you, but it's not on this question. It's going to be on a different one. The Chiefs are going to roll. The Chiefs are going to win. There's not going to be any kind of upset. I heard what Big Ben said about how they're underdogs, they have no chance, and yada, yada, yada. I also heard what Deontay Johnson said, the wide receiver for the Steelers, and said, hey, when we win, don't jump on our bandwagon. Well, there will be no bandwagon because I don't think the Steelers are going to win this game. They'll put up a great fight. There'll be some great moments, but I think that they will lose.
Man, the Steelers have ridden this roller coaster all the way to this point. I agree with you. I think it kind of ends at this juncture. Sam Acho, thanks as always. We've got 5 wildcard games this weekend and a bonus on Monday night as well. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.